I just want to assure you this. I have been to all the 40 wards in Machakos. I have gone village to village, location to location. The reception has been good. They have received us warmly. And we are now coming back to look at the numbers. Mavoko has 132,000 votes. 20 of those, 20,000 plus sit within your community. I'm not sure you understand that. 20,000 plus sit within your community. I am not prepared to share even one vote with Waita. For those of you who doubt, my ancestral home is in a place called Kalama in Machakos sub-county. My home, where my father is laid to rest, is in a place called Mwanyani. In our custom, the last-born son looks after the home. So that is now my home. There are 1.4 million Kamba members who do not live within Machakos, Makueni, or Kitui. Those 1.4 million have every entitlement to carry the name, to carry it with pride, and to belong to the community, whether Kalonzo Musyoka says it, whether Macau says it, whether any other pretender to the throne says it. So for me, I don't hide my heritage. I am proud of it. I was brought up in Nairobi. It is not a sin. And I am happy to go back and work for the community and uplift all the residents, the 1.4 million who live in Machakos, and consider it home. And it doesn't matter where they come from. I am the only candidate who can assure you of zero ethnic bigotry. My uncle Mudhama is old school. He's as old school as they get, you know. He's a fantastic businessman, but he has never run anything serious other than his ruby mine. The second person started her career selling booze for Mohan Mikin. I don't know if you know that. Sindwele started her career selling booze for Kishan Gelot, for Mohan Mikin. That was her job. And she was a junior sales agent because Mohan told me she had no papers. That is how she was employed, because her father, Mzee Ndeti, was a good friend of the Gelot family who owned London Distillers across from their shamba. That is where her first job experience started. She has no other work experience in a legitimate organization. So for me, I'm saying this is serious business. And I don't want to say anything out of tune, but the fact of the matter is, Waita had better candidates. They had Florence. Florence, by a mile, was the first amongst equals. Then they had your current member of parliament, who at least we know passed through a school. His manners don't show it, but we know he's educated. The situation we are faced with is where, when I go home, the campaign is not against the other candidate, because I'm happy to compete against another candidate. I don't have a problem competing with Honorable Ndeti. But I am faced with a competition against Waita party, the chairman, the party leader himself, come to campaign in Machakos. And I have told them, I will make it so inhospitable for them. Because I have told and I have convinced every voter that I have met, do not pick a party. The party has done nothing for you here. Remove that person from the party and assess their individual capability to deliver. Assess their track record. Assess their criminal file. For those who have, 2 of them have criminal files. 1, actually 3 of them. Because Mudhama has his case at Malili, where somehow all the land that was sold to Konza City belonged to him. But be that as it may, the fight that we need to fight requires each one of you within your sphere of influence. There are 132,000 votes. 20-something thousand are here, but they are not in this room. But each of you knows 10 people. Please just tell them to give us a chance to dream big about their county so that we can actually start to do a course correction early enough. If Machakos looks this bad after 10 years of devolution, imagine what it would look like after 20 years of devolution in the wrong direction. Many of you will sell your properties, and there's nowhere to move, because if you move to Kiambu, your same property will be 10 times the price. So I urge you, this evangelical movement that we are standing now, it is an evangelism of change. It is an evangelism that Machakos can indeed be a metropolitan city in 5 years. It can be a national city in 10 years. I'm not going to promise magic, but I know what is realistically possible. And we can be a metropolitan city status in 5 years, simply by implementing the NAMSIP program, by putting sewer lines, by putting roads, by making sure that we look at density management, by giving people who are in business a chance to pay rates without leaving their offices, without going to be held hostage in Mavoko County Council, for you to get title deeds without having to bribe anybody, for you to be able to run your business without county officials becoming illegal shareholders through extortion, for you to wake up and find that your streets are clean because the garbage has been picked and the sewer line is in the sewer, the sewage water is in the sewer being treated. For you to live down in Sabaki next to the Athi River and not wake up smelling blood and sewage passing outside your house, because that's how they live. This cannot be possible unless you guys are committed to this journey. And I want to recruit you onto this journey. Do not have fear. Don't worry. I am getting votes in other places. What I need to know is that the votes in Mavoko here will come. We will be accountable. This chairman of yours has held my hand. He has taken me to places in Yatta that I never knew existed. And he has helped me to win the hearts and minds of voters across the county. So there is no way, when we pick one of you to sit in our cabinet, that you will complain that you are not part and parcel of this government that is coming. So please, I beg you, make the right decision on the 9th of August 2022. Give us a chance to work for you.